Hello and welcome to World Watch on Oweleketv. I am Antonia Nwokolo. Kenyan President William Ruto is the first African leader in more than 15 years to make an official visit to the US. This is an opportunity for President Joe Biden to demonstrate commitment to Africa at a time when Washington appears to be playing catch-up with its engagement with the continent, but relations with other African allies are under strain as strategic rivals including Russia and China challenge traditional areas of Western influence. At one time, Mr. Ruto would have been an unlikely candidate to be feted at the White House with a pomp and ceremony granted to only a handful of close allies a year. The International Criminal Court charged him with crimes against humanity related to the violence that followed Kenya's 2007 election, but the case collapsed and Ruto has since reinvented himself as an indispensable partner to the US. Former Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley has said she plans to vote for Donald Trump, her former opponent and boss in the 2024 U.S. election. Ms. Haley, who once served as Mr. Trump's United Nations ambassador, was the last of his major rivals to drop out of the party primary contest in early March. At the time, she did not endorse him but urged him to earn the votes of the millions who had supported her. On Wednesday, in her first public remarks since leaving the race, she said Trump has not been perfect, but that President Joe Biden has been a catastrophe. Anti-Trump Republican voters, largely behind Haley's presidential bid earlier this year, and her dormant candidacy is still picking up support more than 2 months after she left the race. She won more than 20% of the vote in at least 2 state primary elections over the past fortnight. A Kenyan mountaineer who went missing near the summit of Mount Everest has been found dead. 40-year-old Joshua Kiru and his Nepali guide Nawang Sherpa, 44, disappeared on Wednesday while attempting to summit Everest without supplementary oxygen. The guide is yet to be found by the search team that had been deployed to locate the pair. Climbing Everest, the world's highest peak, is considered extremely difficult and risky, even for experienced climbers. In his latest Instagram post, Mr. Kiru had expressed confidence that he could conquer Everest without additional oxygen. The precautionary measures he was observing on the climb, he was a banker with one of the Kenya's biggest lenders. The Met Office has warned that further heavy rain could cause a danger to life and travel disruption a day after a person died in a mudslide in North Yorkshire. Flood warnings have also been issued across England, with one in Scotland. The National Rail has said its northern services are facing disruption, with a major line between England and Scotland closed due to flooding. West Coast has warned people not to travel north of Preston in Lancashire, writing in a post on X, formerly Twitter, that all roads are currently blocked in both directions. An amber warning for rain has been in place across parts of North Wales and Northwest England, including Manchester and Liverpool, since midday on Wednesday. And that's all we have for you on World Watch. I am Antonia Nwokolo.